Hey guys, what is up? It is Will, and I am back with another video. So in this video, we'll be going over my level 170 fire build, and I'm very excited because I did a raid yesterday and I got the last piece that I needed for my fire build. So yeah, we have three sets. Let's get into the first set, which is just the pure damage glass cannon. Yeah. Alright, so we have 240 damage. Um, this, yeah, I'm stacked. Okay. So we have 240 damage, 73 to myth, 35 resist, 35 accuracy, 745 crit, 349 to myth, 543 block rating, 33 armor piercing, and 100% power pip. Um, so yeah, let's get right into it. So we start off with the Primordial Aeon Helm, so the Aeon hat. And then we go to our Fiery Robe of the Nullity. I am so excited I got that. I just need Balance, Ice, Storm, Death, and Myth. So no problem. Alrighty, so now we have the Aeon Boots. Pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I'm going to be doing the Reaver, the Nightmare Dungeon. I have no interest in doing it. Um, as you can see, my stats are capped, so there's no point in trying to get more damage, anything like that. And I feel like on a fire that's pretty important. Unless I will do it unless it's like a requirement to, because my guild is trying to do the Crying Sky raid, so hopefully if I need gear from there I'll just suck it up and do it, but until then I'm sticking with my Aeon gear. So for the sword, we have the Aeon sword. We have the Fervid Dream Reaver knife with Arch Mastery, double damage, and health. I am socketing the Arch Mastery. I know that this has become controversial, that it throws your whole team off. Um, I mostly farm solo, and if I'm on my fire, I'm usually hitting. So on the off chance a random does come in, well, yeah, I mean, I'll want more Arch Mastery than them. I know it's petty, but still, I mean, I'm here to farm. I just want to be as quick as possible. I, yeah. All right. So for the amulet, we have the Dream Reaver amulet, which is very good. It's socketed with accuracy and damage. We have the Dream Reaver ring, which is health, damage, and health. I was debating going for Archmastery, and I think I'm still might, solely because it's, this is going to be my farming, unless it's like a particularly difficult boss, which is why I have three builds. But yeah, this is like mob farming, honestly, because I'll get into a little story in the next slide. Meet Nacho. Um, he was maybe a 3 million gold pet. I went through over 40 hatches to try and get this. It was the most grueling and painstaking just process. It failed with Death Giver, it failed with Life Giver, with Myth Dealer, with Ice, with Balance Blade. Any possible chance it could fail, it did. Um, and this usually happens because what will happen is I will train 100 pets, let's say. They will all fail. I'll give up and train the first one I hatched with, and that's the success story. So I am very happy that it succeeded, but I am pissed because I could have saved all that time, money, crowns, energy on one pet. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. On top of that, of course, I didn't get Painbringer in the pool, even though Painbringer was manifested in every single one of the the talents. like it's been manifested in every single pet that I hatched with. So I was really pissed about that, and then I had to worry about farming painbringer jewels, and that was awful because everybody was telling me to farm the monkey spiders and Imperia or the calamar raiders, and 3 days of straight farming, 5 hours a day, nothing. I did 4 runs of the Undead Gauntlet, and I got a Pain Giver Jewel and a Painbringer Jewel. So yeah, I was pretty pissed about that too. But my pet is here. Nacho has come home. On a much brighter note, I also finished my ice, so that just leaves balance, and then my dragon family is done. I can put it to rest. I can start working on raid pets. Yes. And then for the mount, it's just gonna be the fire culture. It's not gonna make any difference, so I really can do whatever mount I want. Uh, yeah. Oh, and of course the deck. The deck is the Reaver deck with the damage. Alrighty, so let's go to the second set. Oh my gosh. So it's pretty much the same exact setup. It's very similar to my life. I have 3 sets of Athames and rings, and then I have 2 sets of amulets. Yeah, so in this case, instead of damage, I socketed health and pierce. This one is pierce and accuracy. This one is health, pierce, health. And this one is more kind of like a farming. I'm with people, so I really don't want to ruin the team by having higher archmastery. And yeah, so we have Nacho again. I'm never letting him out of my sight. This, it's the fire culture. This one doesn't put me at 240 damage, so any damage would help. And then the Dream Reaver deck with Pierce. So in total, this brings me to 213 damage, 35 resist, 35 accuracy, 745 crit, and 63 armor piercing. Very, very happy about that. We have 100 power pips, and yeah, pretty self-explanatory. So let's go to our hybrid set. Now, our hybrid set is something that I believe is kind of more of a raid, if not like dungeons, stuff like that. I have good pierce, I also have decent damage. So yeah, we have the Aeon, Nullity, Aeon, Aeon. And then for the Dream Reaver knife, we have health, pierce, damage, and health. I tried to do this as much as possible, mostly prioritizing pierce. So we have the pierce amulet, which is the pierce and accuracy that I socketed, and then the pierce ring with health and health. I'm debating, very, 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 very hesitantly debating making a Pierce Decennial Dragon just so I can get some Pierce up there, maybe get in the 55-60 range. And then the Fire Gulcher, I could also do a Pierce mount, but I'm not I kind of like where I am right now with my hybrid stats. And then I have the damage deck. And then in total, that puts me at 233 damage, 35 resist, 35 accuracy, 745 crit, 543 block, 51 armor piercing, which I'm actually very happy about. I just wish I could get to 55. So I'm definitely debating trying to find something else, and I think that's where Dream Reaver might come into play. And I'm not looking forward to it, but if it's a requirement that I have to have 55 Pierce for the Crying Sky raid, I'm primarily going to be doing it on my Myth if I get the chance, but in case they need a fire, I just want to be prepared. And yeah, the same all around. Yeah. And then my Stitch is pretty much the standard, Fire Stitch. I really like how this looks with the dragon, not gonna lie. I think it looks really cute, and it matches perfectly, and I think that that's what I was missing. That's why I kept jumping from pet to pet with the same stats, is there's always a color that was somewhat off, but now that this dragon is hooked up to the same quote unquote color wheel as my wizard, it's impossible to not match. So I'm very happy about that. And I've really learned to love this wand. I was originally gonna craft this, but it has a little bit too much red, and I don't know. I really like how this looks. I don't like the wrapping on it, but you know, it's fiery. Um, but yeah, that was the video. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Am I? No. No. I'm not missing anything else. These are getting quicker and quicker. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think probably either Storm or Ice is gonna be next, hopefully Myth. I really want to get the Nullity robes before I do a showcase or just a gear guide. And I know that a lot of people, especially like Almond, he is doing his updated gear guides with the Dreamweaver set. That's, of course, probably a better option, but I'm very comfortable with my Aeon. It it puts me where I need to be. But of course, like I said before, down the line, then if I need it, then I will be farming the Nightmare. I do actually want to wait though, because they're going to nerf the badge requirement from 25 to 15. So I could either farm 15 now, or I could wait and do it then. But until then, uh, wish me luck on my other Nullity robes, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.